Cowboys Certified Correct Playbook.
Welcome back to the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. Now, I don't want to accuse the New York Giants of being dirty players, but this is the same way it looked when Dez Bryant got his foot broke. It seems like the Giants, if you look at the replay of this, it seems like when they grab you, it seems like they purposely take their right leg and move it under you into your leg, seeming like they're almost trying to to injure your leg. I mean, now, I hope that's not the truth, but I saw Dez Bryant get his foot broke. And I've seen a couple more players get injured. Watch how he rides him. Now watch how he carries his right leg into your foot and leg. I've seen the Giants do this before. So, I don't want to accuse them. I don't want to say that it's 100%. Don't quote me. But I'm just going to put it like this. I've seen a couple Giants games where it seems like when they tackle you, it seems like they're almost trained to ride you. And then right when they're about to pull you down and bend you over, it seems like their right leg all of a sudden kicks into your right leg that you have planted on the tackle. I hope that's not what's going on. I hope that's not what I'm seeing because, I'm a competitive guy, but I don't want to see anybody get injured. If we beat your team, I want to beat your team with all of your best players on the field. And that's the way I've always been, even when I was playing football. A lot of people don't know. They probably don't know I'm a two-time champion. I'm a two-time all-star. And when we beat people, we want to beat you with your best players on the field. We never wanted there to be any excuses. So I hope that's not what I'm seeing from the New York Giants. But right off the top of my head, I think I do remember a couple of games where it just seems like people's ankles are always getting hurt when they get tackled by the Giants for some reason. So let's hope it's just freak accidents or whatever. But that's not my first time seeing a lower extremity injury on a tackle from a New York Giant. So let's hope that's not what's going on, man. This is real unfortunate for Dak Prescott here. And if anybody else has seen tackles with the New York Giants that was questionable, feel free to drop me something in the comment box. Like I said, I hope there's nothing there, but I just think I remember seeing a couple things with some different players on tackles from the New York Giants. If you've seen anything, drop something in the comment box. So here's the little bit of that footage from the video I made 2 weeks ago. This was the video of how the Cowboys could knock off the Seattle Seahawks, and I was going ahead and giving some play call instructions that would work against the Seattle defense here. So we're going to listen in. It's just, I don't know what it is about me, man, but you can't get nothing past that Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. I felt like commenting on what would happen and the risks that the agent was taking for not taking that $80 million guaranteed. Let's listen and see how it sounded. I need that receiver running into the ball, not reaching behind it. So if you could clean that up, Mr. Prescott, then your name is going to get elevated into that $120, $125, $30 million, $130 million contract that you're looking for. And by the way, I think Mr. Jones, for the pandemic that's going on and for what we're talking about, the accuracy not being all the way there, I think Mr. Jerry Jones made you a great offer at $80 million guaranteed, $110 million contract. And the only reason why I'm commenting on it, I usually don't comment on anybody's money, but if you don't know if the season's going to be, if I'm the agent for Prescott and I don't know if we're going to finish this NFL year and I don't know if they're going to shut the country down next year, which means I don't know if I'm going to have an NFL season next year, then I got to use my brain. I got $80 million guaranteed on the table, which is a very great offer. And Mr. Jones has to look at the pandemic situation too. He made you a great offer. You can have $80 million guaranteed right now. All you got to do is sign your name on the paper. If the season gets shut down, you made your $80 million. Now, if the season gets shut down, you made your 31. You'll never see $80 million if this season and next season gets. Now, remember, I made this video 2 weeks ago. Your agent has to be thinking of those things. Or if you get injured, you'll never see $80 million. This is right before the then you take the contract, Seattle game. Show your worth on the field. Then you could have renegotiated the contract in the next 2 years, once you show your worth, then you could have renegotiated. But that's a little bit off the point of what I was trying to make. That was something I've always wanted to get off my chest right there. That was a good deal. You take that money, guaranteed $80 million, and then you renegotiate 2 years later, and you still get everything you wanted. So I think that's a misplay by you and your agent with the pandemic. Now, if there's no pandemic and no threat of the season getting shut down, okay, well then you just do regular contract talks and you hold out and do what you're doing now. But with that pandemic, it's a wild card, my friend. See, you should have made me your agent, Mr. Prescott. You would have that $80 million in your pocket. I could have got a nice slice of the pie, and I would have, we would have went back to the table in 2 years, and we would have got you a $135 million contract there. Okay. Now, what was my point? Okay, so yeah. So remember, this video is from 2 weeks ago, right before the Seattle Seahawks game and I was commenting on this. So it's just unfortunate. All right, let's see what Mike Nolan can drum up on this 5-2 defense that they're trying to learn here. I see after I lambasted Jalen Smith last week, he's starting to actually attack the correct gaps today, get his butt in the backfield, and make some tackles in the backfield like he should have been doing. It shouldn't take fans and supporters to make these guys get off their butt and play football. I'm thinking a $70 million contract is enough motivation for a middle linebacker to do his goddamn job. Now, when I say goddamn, the T is silent. Okay, so yeah, 70 million bucks should be enough for that. Okay, and I saw him get off his butt. I saw him get in the backfield, shoot a couple of gaps, and I saw him take care of some of his assignments when you got running backs coming out of the backfield, and or if you have a tight end to pick up. So a much better game than what I saw last week on that side of things. So this is going to be for all the marbles right here. I know we got some injuries out there. We better hope that Gregory gets back in here, man, because the Dallas line is real soft, man. I mean, an offense like the Giants ranked around last in the NFL, man. You had a hard time with them. That's not a good sign. He keeps looking like he's going to miss it. Dude, that is a ridiculous kick that goes outside and comes back in, man. That's kind of crazy, but I guess that's just the way it is, man. Cowboys win a nail-biter, man. I don't like the performance. There was some improvement. I'll say there was some improvement. But there's a bunch of key zone blitzes that Mike Nolan should have went with. He did a little bit more blitzing today, but it wasn't enough. I didn't see enough corner blitzes. I didn't see enough outside linebacker blitzes. I didn't see enough stunning. And I don't see enough bump and run coverage, man. You got to get up in the face of these receivers, man. You can't let these guys get free releases off the line of scrimmage. I don't know, man. I'm just a supporter of the Cowboys that just have a great pair of football eyes, man. It's too bad that Jerry Jones ain't utilizing my knowledge. But I shouldn't say that because I can actually prove that he is utilizing a lot of my knowledge. But he could be getting 100% instead of 25, if you know what I mean. Well, I'm just going to end this one off by saying, hey, get well quick, Mr. Prescott, man. We hope all goes well for you. Hope you get well. This Andy Dalton guy is the real deal. I believe we're going to be all right with Andy Dalton. You're going to get a different kind of quarterback, and that accuracy that I was looking for from 5 to 20 yards, you're going to get that out of Mr. Dalton. The Cowboys are going to be a serious threat because of that. Prescott's deep ball is beautiful. He does a lot of great things. He's very athletic. But with the mid-range game, Andy Dalton has that mid-range game I was looking for. Hey, I want to ask everybody a small favor. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to my channel, please feel free to do so. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And one more thing I want to ask of you guys. I see a lot of views on my channel, but I think people, they forget the like and dislike button. Hey, I love everybody the same. If you dislike the video, just hit dislike. No worries. If you like the video, go ahead and hit like. But both of those buttons support the channel. So please feel free to hit either one of the buttons. And if I see somebody that dislikes a video, I'll try to make a better video next time that they'll like. But please hit one of the buttons. I appreciate the support. That's going to do it from the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. Remember, you cannot win a football game in the National Football League if your coach doesn't understand how to outcoach the other team's coach. You're gonna lose. As I always say, see you next time. I want to thank the National Football League, NFL Network, ESPN, CBS Sports, Fox Sports, Undisputed, ABC Sports, NBC Sports, YouTube, and NFL Primetime Music, First Take, and First Things First. I also want to thank Sound FX. All of these affiliates have been named for any video coverage that you see on the Delaney Certified Correct Playbook. See you next time.